Hello my beautiful loves, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to it if you are new. I am Renee, everybody calls me Nene, and we do makeup around here just for fun. Today is Easter, so happy Easter to anyone who celebrates it. If you don't, totally fine, no judgment. Well, either way, I don't care. So we are going to do a Easter inspired little theme today, and yeah, I know I probably look a little different. It's because of my new beanie. Look at it, look how cute with the moon faces. I've never really been a beanie person. This is my first time ever owning one. I don't go around wearing them all that often. So I look weird to me, but I'm not used to seeing myself wearing one. But you can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Does it work for me? Does it not? Do I look weird? Do I? Ugh. Either way, don't worry. I'm not going to be offended by anybody's answers. I'm asking for your honest opinion, so you can give me your honest opinion. But all of that said and out of the way, let's just get into doing a Easter inspired glam. Of course, the first step of any of my makeup processes, need a good old Pepsi. Ooh. Ooh, it's good and crisp. Not sponsored, but Pepsi, if you ever want to, call me, babes. Call me. I'll even do a Pepsi inspired makeup look just for you. So if you ever want to, hit me up. I'll gladly do it. Alright, let's get into it. I just realized a great bonus to this beanie. Not only is it cute and comfortable, it's also going to double as a hairband. This makes my forehead look huge, but it's okay. Convenience over appearance, okay? As long as it keeps my hair out of my way and I can do my makeup, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. The makeup's gonna look good at the end. My feather babies are in the background being loud as hell, so if you hear any of them, I do apologize. Speaking of my feather babies, let me show you what Fifi got me for my Easter. Also, if you're new and you've never heard me say the name Fifi before, just for future references, anytime you hear me say the name Fifi, I am talking about my mom. She is the woman who brought me into this world, but I don't call her mom or mama or mother or any of those things. It's weird to me. It's weird. She's my Fifi. I've been calling her Fifi since I was like 12, 13 years old. But look at what she got me for Easter. Look at how freaking cute this is. I cannot get... It's a chicken, obviously, but look at how cute. I love it. I love it. I gotta think of a name. And also, this, my nephew gave me this little rock. I don't think it's anything, like, I don't think it's a special rock. Of course it's special because he gave it to me, but I think it's just a rock. And I'm kind of one of those weird people who likes to collect them, and I thought it looked pretty cool. But I don't study rocks. I'm not a, what are they? A geologist? That doesn't sound right. That's not what that is. That's not what that is. Listen, I'm good at makeup, not a scientist, okay? But anyway, if this is something and you study rocks, let me know. But if it's not, that's totally fine too. All of that out of the way. Let's just finally put the makeup on. God, this video is going to be 10 minutes long before I even put anything on my face. Not one word about the eyebrows. You can talk about the hat. You can talk about the rock. You can talk about the chicken. I asked for no opinions on the eyebrows because they look so bad today. So we're just going to keep it pushing. Please and thank you so much. Okay, we are trying something new today because my sister gave me this foundation. This is the IL Makiage. Woke Up Like This foundation. I completely said that wrong and I totally apologize. But this is the Flawless Base Foundation. Let's see what it says. Smooths and evens the skin, minimizes the appearance of shadows and pores, enhances the complexion, and creates a flawless natural matte finish. Okay, I've never used this before. I've never even heard of this. I might be the one living under a rock, so I do apologize. But this feels very heavy. This feels like it costs some money. So I don't know how much this retails for, but we're going to look this up. Yes, I need to research this a little bit. So hold on. Okay, this foundation retails for $45. $45 for a foundation is crazy to me. I am a beauty on a budget kind of person. Listen, my go-to LA Color foundation, I get this at Dollar General for $4, and I love this shit. The only other foundation I have is the Maybelline Fit Me, also Dollar General, and I get this for like $8. $45 is kind of crazy, and just my opinion, so I hope this is really good, and even if it's not, it's okay, because I'm not the one that bought it. I'm not losing out on any money. This was a gift, because one thing about me, if you gift me something, I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it at least once to see if I like it. So, let's try it out. Hopefully we have some flawless matte skin with little to no pores. So, let's just get into it. Okay, this is what the bottle looks like. Very cute, very cute. I don't like to pump foundation on my hand, so I'm going to just pump it on top of this. A little watery, but that's okay. If this does not match my complexion, like I said, this was a gift. I did not choose this, so it may not match me, and that's okay, but I'm going to treat it like I would any of my other foundations. I always apply my foundation with a brush first, and then blend it out with a sponge later. Okay, that actually glides on really nicely. This formula does kind of remind me of the Maybelline, just a little bit. It is a little yellow though. It is a little yellow. But we can fix that with concealer. Because for anyone who didn't know, if your foundation is ever too dark, concealer. If it's ever too light, you can fix it with bronzer and contour. So there is no problem with makeup that can't be easily fixed, but I'm going to finish applying this and blend it in, and then I will be right back. Okay, this is it all blended in. Does it look bad? No. I mean, apart from the match, it is a little yellow, but will I use this again? Sure, because I have it, but am I gonna go out and buy another one of these when it runs out? No, I'm not gonna spend $45 on a foundation. That to me is crazy. But like I said, I'm a beauty on a budget kind of person. I have 3 stores that I love to go to. I'm a Dollar General person, a Dollar Tree person, and if I'm feeling a little bougie and I want to spend a little more coin, I'll go to the Walmart. Okay? So, am I going to buy another one of these when I can buy other foundations that I like just as much for cheaper? Probably not, because I still stand by what I said. These 2 foundations have very similar consistencies and similar formulas, in my opinion. They're both a little watery. They're buildable coverages, but $8, $45. I'm gonna spend the $8, but it's okay. It's okay. It is a little yellow, but we can fix that with concealer. So let's just keep it pushing. And now I'm gonna just do my base like I normally would, because I want to see if my regular base routine will still work the same way on this foundation. Some foundations is a little different, some not a big deal, but I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild. Let me do the YouTuber thing, because I'm a YouTuber. This is the Where's Walnut Wet n Wild contour stick. I'm going to just apply that on the top of my cheekbones. I gotta pull the head out the way. I'm really debating growing my hair back out so I can go back to having a ponytail, because doing makeup with short hair is just, it's kind of annoying, honestly. And this hat is reminding me of like 2016 when all the influencers were wearing the backward baseball caps. Do y'all remember when everybody was doing that? It's kind of the era that I feel like I'm in right now. Okay, that actually blends in very beautifully. I kind of like that. I like that. And remember to always blend upwards. We're trying to lift the face, not be droopy, sad clowns. We want to be lifted to the gods. So lift upwards and blend upwards. Okay, now I'm just going in with my Believe Beauty blush. This one's in Tropical Sunset, which you cannot get anymore, apparently. Went in the Dollar General the other day, because like I said, that's one of my favorite places I like to go and buy my makeup from. And the Believe Beauty set was replaced with e.l.f. They discontinued Believe in Beauty. Like, hello? I loved it. What are we doing? So now when this runs out, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get another one. Maybe I can find it online. But yeah, Can't get it in store anymore. I'm kind of heartbroken about that. But you know what? It's okay. I'm sure I can find another one somewhere. Maybe. Possibly. This is all blending out really beautifully. So I think that this is going to work out. But I am starting to look like the peanut butter baby. So, because look at how white my hands are compared to this. I've never been this tan a day in my life. So, it's definitely time for some concealer so we can start to brighten this up and try to even it out and match it back to my pale Casper skin. Because me and Casper are twinsies. So, let's make me pale again. I use two different concealers, LA Colors in Fair and LA Colors in White. So I'm going to start with the fair one, and I'm just going to apply that here. Under the eyes. Y'all know where you put concealer. I'm not the first person you've watched do makeup. And if I am, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There are better people out there that you can watch. Because I'm just out here winging it, babes. I'm winging it. I'm not good at tutorials. I'm not good at any of that. But, you know, we're just out here winging it. Oh, yeah. See? Yeah. That's going to help it match me a little more. That's what I was saying earlier. If your foundation is ever too dark, just use some concealer. Lighten it up. It's no big deal. Just like if you get one that's too light, you can always add more color to your skin using bronzer and contour. So, makeup is never something that you need to stress about. There's always a way to fix it. What does Bob Ross say? There's no mistakes, just happy accidents. Just breathe through it and you can fix anything. And once I have that concealer blended out, I'm going to take the white one. I just do one little dot right here and one little dot right here just to brighten up the eyes. And then I'm going to blend it onto my eyelids, and that's going to act as an eye primer for my eyeshadow. And now that everything's blended out, I think it matches. Is it a perfect match? Actually, I almost said no, but I think it is a perfect match. It looks pretty good. The foundation is beautiful, but again, do I think it's worth $45? No, absolutely not. But everything blended out beautifully. Now we're going to set it using our good old Granny Airspun powder right here. Good old Granny powder. And then we're going to jump into doing the eyes. Alright, now that I'm a powdered donut, I love the smell of this powder. I don't know what it is, but I love it. But now that we are all set, it is time to do the eyeshadow, which is my favorite part. And I'm going to be wearing this white and lavender hoodie. Not a hoodie. It's not a hoodie. It's a hoodie without a hood. What is that called? What is a hoodie without a hood? It's just a shirt? Anyway, this is a shirt I'm going to be wearing. So I want to incorporate this lavender light purple color into the eyes. So that is exactly what we are going for. There's powder flying everywhere. I'm going to be using this Paris palette. I'm going to be using this light purple. And we might dip into this purple. But this is the row we're using. Like always, I'm starting off by just putting some eyeliner on my lash line and in my waterline. This kind of just eyeliner with this beanie and black shirt is very much giving I'm a young wannabe goth. But I definitely could not be gothic because, unpopular opinion, I don't like the music. I don't like the music. It's too much yelling. Gives me a headache. But the aesthetic is very nice. But I said this in my first video, most people go lightest to darkest. I actually prefer to go darkest to lightest, so I'm going to start with that darker purple. And we're going to just take that on a packing brush and slap it right on the outer corner. And as you pat, at first you want to really pack it on, but as you get further out, you want to use less pressure. It just helps it blend out better. I'm telling you all of this like you're going to do this. Nobody's doing this but me. And once I have that outer corner blended out, I like to, in small circle motions, start to bring that darker color in towards the nose and where the eyebrow meet right here. And then I'm going to blend that out. And then later, when I do my nose contour with powder, I can blend the powder into the eyeshadow and it all blends together very seamlessly. Actually, I had a beauty message me. Shout out to you, babe. Sorry I don't remember your name. I apologize. But she told me that she tried this and it worked out for her. So I love that. I love that for you. I'm glad that you tried it and it worked, because I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'm not here to tell you how to do your makeup. Your face is your canvas. You're the artist. You know what colors you like. You know what your style is. You know what makeup works for you and what doesn't. So, baby, you do your makeup how you want to. I'm just showing you how I do mine. If you learn something along the way, or you see me do something and you want to try it, I truly love that. Absolutely. And let me know if it works for you. I love to hear about it. But if it doesn't and you're just here for the fun vibes, then baby, keep on vibing. Keep on vibing. My doors to my beauty family is open to everybody. I don't care what size you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your religious beliefs are. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what sexuality you are. I don't care about any of that. Everyone is welcome in my beauty family. All I ask is that you are nice and respectful to everyone. We respect everybody up in this family, okay? If you can't do that, then baby, you got to leave. Sorry about it. No exceptions. But yeah, I really love that that worked out for you, babes. I love that I was trying to go for like light and lavender pastel and I instinctively went darker. I don't know why. It's like my muscle memory. I always go dark, but I'm gonna see if we can use that light lavender to try to lighten this up a little bit. I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and I'm gonna dip it into that light lavender color. Anytime you wanna do some good blending, a fluffy brush like this is gonna be your best friend. You want to use a packing brush to really get that color stamped on there, and then just use a fluffy one to blend it out. And just using small circle motions, I'm lightly blending that out. I don't necessarily think that this dark looks bad, but I feel like it is, I mean, it is Easter, and I feel like a lot of people do lots of light pastel-y colors, and I'm over here with this darkness. But hey, leave it to me to be the one different. Believe it or not, I've never been one to blend in with the crowd, so I'm always off to the side just doing my own thing. And people either like it or they don't. And that's okay. Okay, I got it all lightened up. I think I have the eyes blended to, well, I almost said perfection. They're not perfect. That's okay. Nothing I ever do will ever be perfect. But I think that they look good. They look good. And now it's time for, that's right, Razzle Dazzle. It's time for some Razzle Dazzle. Razzle Dazzle is going to fix this. It fixes everything. I don't care if it's a holiday. I don't care if it's Easter. I don't care if it's a random Tuesday. Baby, best believe I'm going to add some Razzle Dazzle. So let me see if I have a, like a purple or maybe a lavender glitter. Because do the eyes match the shirt? No. But the thought was there. I think it'll still look okay. But I'll leave that up to y'all. Y'all can let me know. Y'all can let me know. But let me go find a glitter. Okay, I did find this one. I think that'll work. That looks pretty. Right, y'all already know the deal when it comes to me doing Razzle Dazzle. Do as I say, not as I do. I use craft glitter, not makeup glitter. No, it's not eye safe. No, I'm not telling you to do it. If you go off and do it and you mess up your eyes, don't blame me, because I told you not to. I use hairspray, do a little spritz, a little 1-2, 1-2 on the lid. Then I get a little flat brush, pick that up, and I'm going to put it right onto my lid where I want the glitter to go. Very simple. Now I'm going to take this flat brush, dip into the glitter, look down, so that way all of the glitter fallout falls onto the table, onto my lap, onto my shirt, whatever. It just makes cleaning up the face that much easier. And I'm going to just pat it on. And there you go. That simple. No, it's not eye safe. No, don't do it. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay? Is it eye safe? No. Is it recommended? No. Am I probably going to be blind by the time I'm 30? Probably. But does that beautiful razzle dazzle shimmer right there make it worth it? Absolutely. I'm going to continue to do this, but you don't do it. And if you do, I didn't tell you to do it. Okay, now I'm going to take this little tiny brush. I don't even know what you would call this, so I just refer to it as my little tiny brush. And I'm going to dip into this dark plum purple. This is the Juvia's Place palette, by the way, for anybody who is curious. And I'm going to just lightly put this in the outer corner. I mean, we're fully committing to the dark, okay? I'm one with the dark side. But I bop. Star Wars, anybody? No? Okay. I gotta edit that out. Alright, and this is pretty much the eyes all done. I actually love how they turned out. Did I have a moment where I was like a little, eh? Yeah, but that usually happens when I do my makeup. And then I added that glitter. And Razzle Dazzle fixes everything. So, if you ever don't like how a look turns out, just throw some glitter on it. Everybody needs a little Razzle Dazzle in their life. Okay, a bit of a jump cut. I had an unexpected visit from a childhood friend, but I went ahead and just contoured and blushed and put on my highlighter. Now I'm going to go do finishing touches, lips, liner, lashes, and do my hair, change into my outfit, and I will be back with the finished look. Alright, my beautiful loves, and this is the look all done. Very soft, very subtle. I did a nude lip, even though it turned out a little more pink than what I wanted. If I stumble over my words one more time, I'm gonna scream. How is English the only language I know and I still can't speak it? Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, this is the look all done. I think it turned out super cute. And now I am ready to go absolutely nowhere, because we did our Easter stuff yesterday, the egg hunting and all of that with my nephews. And they don't tell you this, but I'm gonna let you in on a secret. The amazing part of being an adult when holidays come around, you get to hide your own little treats. I was one of the ones that helped stuff the eggs. I stuffed this one, and then I hid it specifically for myself. Also, if you didn't know, the holes in the plastic eggs are for suckers. You put the stick through it. So, fun fact, if you didn't know that. But I went ahead and hid this one for myself, so I'm going to enjoy those. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think of the look. The foundation. That was the new thing we tried. Final thoughts. It is good. Am I gonna buy this again if it runs out for $45? Absolutely not. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I am a beauty on a budget person, and I will continue to be a beauty on a budget person. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend $45 on one product when I can go to Dollar Tree or Dollar General and get multiple products for that amount of money. My everyday full face is probably about the same amount that it would cost to buy one of these. So I'm gonna do that. I'm a beauty on a budget person. I personally, unpopular opinion, I don't think you have to break the bank to be beautiful. I think you can achieve very pretty looks with inexpensive makeup. Just me. But anyway, I am gonna go now. I'm gonna go now because now I'm sitting here rambling. So if you're not a part of the beauty family, you can join for the free by subscribing. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, hit the bell to be notified when I post. I post whenever. You'll see me when you see me. I don't have a schedule right now. And make sure you comment down below about anything. I've talked about several things throughout this video. So anything you want to comment about, the makeup, the stuffy, the hair, the hat, the rock, whatever. I don't care. Just say hi if you want to. I'll say hi back. Also, I do want to quickly say thank you to everyone who is in the beauty fam. I just noticed last night that we are 550 plus beauties on here. That's crazy to me that we're already more than halfway to 1,000. So I do love and appreciate all of you so much for that. It's crazy to believe that many people take the time out of their day to watch me sit here and ramble and do makeup with cheap makeup. Well, oh, in the beauty world we call it drugstore makeup, affordable makeup, but that's just a nice way of saying it's cheap makeup. But you know what? I'm not offended by it. I'm not bothered by it. But I love you. Stay beautiful as always. And I hope that you enjoy your holiday if you celebrate it.